So what is up guys, Nick here helping you to master your technology. OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro 5G unboxing video. Now OnePlus did send this media kit out, so shout outs to them for making this video possible. This is not sponsored, but they did send these out. They're letting you know that they've combined with Hasselblad to give you a great camera experience on the OnePlus 9 series. That's what it's going to be all about this year, is the camera. And opening it up, you can see we do have something with the moon. We'll talk about that in the background, but taking a look at these boxes, very clean, letting you know you're paying top dollar. This is a premium setup right here. This is a premium presentation. We're not playing around with this budget stuff here. OnePlus used to be known for more cheaper devices, and they still have the Nord line, but the 9 line is definitely playing at the top of the game right now. You can see the OnePlus 9 Pro co-developed with Hasselblad, the H branding right there, letting you know Hasselblad once again, but this is also a OnePlus as well. And then you can see OnePlus 9 series, your best shot. Yeah, we're letting you know again, hey, this is all about the camera. Inside here, they did show off this Warp Charge 50 wireless charger. So what this is a wireless charging dock. It's 69 bucks, but this thing definitely is going to give you faster charging than most of those cheap wireless chargers out there. In addition, they included a couple cases, one to fit each of these devices they sent out. Sandstone for the OnePlus 9 series right here. This one is definitely classic OnePlus with the sandstone feel. You know it. If you don't know it, then check it out if you want some good grip. Now, the OnePlus 9 Pro, this is the carbon bumper case. Now, this case right here, definitely going to give you a sleek look as well. We'll check these out later. Now, you can see they're showing you that Hasselblad was the camera used on Apollo 11, so definitely a very nice piece of history here with the Hasselblad. And you can see co-developed. They're letting you know, they're going to keep letting you know throughout this phone that you have one of these phones that is, you know, co-engineered with Hasselblad. And then the OnePlus 9 5G, 12 gigabytes, 256 gigs RAM is what they sent out here. And you can see that when we open up the box, here we go, showing you there's some wireless charging. Then on the front, you do have the fingerprint scanner. It's a little bit lower than before, I've noticed. And then I noticed immediately when I open this up, yes, there's a screen protector to get me started until I can get a better quality one. So thank you, OnePlus, for putting screen protector to keep my screen protected. Never settle, because we're never settling here. You can see inside we do have usual warranty information. We have quick start guides, and you could pause the message they sent and go ahead and read it for yourself right now. Now also, they did include a SIM card tool. That's always nice. We don't want to see things just being removed from the box. And you can go ahead and see more warranty guides, things like that. And then down here, they do give you your SAR value. So if you want to see this radiation stuff, you can go ahead and pause it and read it for yourself. And also, it wouldn't be a OnePlus unboxing without the OnePlus stickers. Very nice. Also, very fast brick Warp Charge 65. Crazy fast charging speeds. We're going to talk more about those, how fast it does charge in the full review, so be subscribed for that. But also they did include a USB cable. So now they're giving you a charger and a cable in the box. They're giving you faster charging than almost any phone on the market, and that's basically everything included in the box of the OnePlus 9. Okay, so taking a closer inspection, we do have a triple camera setup here for the OnePlus 9 5G. Also 50 megapixel industry leading ultra wide camera. That's freaking amazing here. But we're just taking a closer look here across the body. You'll see we do have volume markers on the left. In addition, at the bottom, USB-C universal charging. No micro SD card expansion, but you do have a 128 gig and a 256 gig option. You do have your silent switch. Pretty flat display. It's basically the one to get if you don't want the curved panel, and essentially no chin. It's basically all screen here with just a punch hole camera off to the left. Very refined, very polished. And looking at the OnePlus 9 Pro 5G, the phone that costs a couple $100 more, you'll see the unboxing experience is exactly the same. So we don't really need to go through every single thing here in the box, even down to the same fingerprint notice on the front over there, down to the same warranty guide. Everything is packaged the same. This is pretty great overall because the OnePlus 9 unboxing was excellent. It does come with a 65-watt charger and USB cable. I mean, I'm just super excited that OnePlus is including this because not only, again, is it a charger in the box, it's one of the fastest you can get on a phone. So this is a great overall unboxing experience, I would say, in 2021. Opening it up, take a look at this morning mist. This color just pops. It's like a mirror finish. It's just beautiful. Right here you can see the Hasselblad branding. Now this one does have a quad camera, same industry leading 50 megapixel ultra wide. We will be testing this color calibration because it's supposed to give you some of the most accurate colors you're ever going to see on a smartphone. So let me go ahead, get some of those camera samples. We'll be back in about a few days or so stay tuned to the channel. But looking around, the body very premium. I'm noticing this just feels lighter, a little bit more comfortable, just kind of more polished over last year's OnePlus 8 Pro. So if you wanted something more comfortable, you might like these phones this year. These phones feel very comfy, very premium, practical, and they have the best cameras ever on a OnePlus. So what more could you ask for in 2021 right now from your standard slab smartphone? And taking a look at these fluid AMOLED displays, 120 Hz on both, no 90 Hz on either. This is 120 Hz across the board. And looking at the key specs, Snapdragon 888, 5 nanometer CPUs in here. We all want that Snapdragon. Take a look at that triple camera, 6.55 inch. The difference here with the OnePlus 9 Pro 5G, we have a 6.7 inch fluid AMOLED and an extra camera lens right there, but both are rocking out with that Snapdragon beast. You can see right here that flat display, definitely noticeable by comparison to the slightly curved OnePlus 9 Pro 5G. Not as aggressive as a curve as the OnePlus 8 Pro. So if you thought that was too curved, you're gonna like this. All right, so when it comes to the wallpapers, you're definitely gonna see a nice amount of color. They're showing off these fluid AMOLED displays here with these beautifully colorful wallpapers. Every year OnePlus brings a few new ones, and you can see some of the old ones are still in there. Also, you'll get a few shot on OnePlus in the community, so definitely a lot of people taking photos with these cameras are going to start uploading there, and you'll be able to use those pictures they took as your wallpaper. Pretty sweet. Now, talking a little bit more about these cameras. So the regular OnePlus 9 is boasting a 48 megapixel main camera. This one is the Sony IMX689 sensor. This thing is able to do 12-bit RAW. In addition, it's going to give you 64 times more color than your traditional 10-bit sensor. So you're going to get really good color here, and combined with the Hasselblad software processing that they engineered with them, you're going to get some of the most accurate color you're ever going to find on a smartphone. I mean, this is pretty crazy good. Like, take a look at the Lambo in the back. We're shooting on a Sony camera, Sony sensor. Take a look. I mean, this thing is on point. It looks exactly like the toy car behind us. So I'm really liking how balanced this looks. Prior OnePlus phones were super oversaturated in certain photos, but they were still nice photos. But now the color is on point. Now, the OnePlus 9 Pro is going to give you similar color as well, but it's going to add a telephoto camera. So if you want to do better zooming photography, you can also go like 30x on this phone. You're going to want the OnePlus 8 Pro. It's going to be the better option for those of you who want some zoom. Okay, so looking at this actual picture, I mean, look behind you, you'll see that the color reproduction is spot on. It looks very good, but we're gonna go ahead and take more before my review. So let me know what type of photos you might want to see in the comments down below so I make sure I can get those. But they do have 8K video as well on these phones at 30 FPS. Competitors, a lot of them use 24 FPS. This is at 30, so I think a more usable video. Not everybody wants to shoot in that form or that film format that's like 24 FPS. So the 8K at 30, if you want to use this way ahead of the times kind of, video quality 8K, not everybody has an 8K or is even viewing 8K. If you want to shoot here, at least you have something that's definitely usable. I mean, video looking pretty good so far. I don't even got to take these out to know these cameras are boss. Just you can see it through the lens right now. But you can see here on the back, definitely a nice design, definitely more with the times here as well on that OnePlus 9 Pro. So last thing I want to do here is I want to give you a closer look, a few more angles of the OnePlus 9 5G so you can kind of see what you're working with should you decide to go ahead and buy this phone. Now this one is coming in at $729 for an 8 gig 128 gig. You can also get this in 12 256 gig. That should go up $100 or so around $829. Now the OnePlus 9 Pro, by comparison, this one's gonna go for around $1,069 for a 12 256 gig. So we're pushing that $1,000 range, and even if you find one with 8 and 128 gig, that's gonna be around $6 or $969. So it's up there around $1,000 or so. So this is the highest priced OnePlus ever, but they're definitely delivering here a flagship grade experience. So I'm not sure anybody's gonna have a major problem if they're in this market And so now let's go ahead and compare these with some other phones. OnePlus 8 5G, this is next to the OnePlus 9 5G. You can see very similar in size overall. I would say that the OnePlus 8 is pretty close to this. So if you get in this phone, you're gonna have a similar feel here. Now 8T, even closer. We even have a similar camera design here. Not quite the same, but pretty similar. You can see where OnePlus was headed with the 8T. They were headed here towards the OnePlus 9. So overall, pretty similar type devices to use, both flat displays, but you can see definitely in line with their previous designs. You can see right here OnePlus 9 Pro versus OnePlus 8 Pro. You can see these almost look identical on the front, but flip them around to the rear and you could see the OnePlus 9 Pro is your 2021 camera setup. Look at that left camera, not the pill like in the middle that we're used to from OnePlus. And then the OnePlus 7 Pro from a few years back, you can see this one definitely still looking premium, but the OnePlus 9 Pro definitely looking more modern. So if you're looking to do an upgrade, you could trade in that phone, do a trade-in on this device here for the OnePlus 9 Pro. So that's gonna pretty much wrap it up here for me with these devices. I mean, what more could you want from a phone in 2021? At least this type of phone. It's not a folding phone, just a regular smartphone. We have beautiful fluid 120 Hz AMOLED displays, cameras that were co-developed with Hasselblad, giving you amazing color accuracy. And look at the cases, they are on the phones right now. But you have 4,500 milliamp hour batteries, the fastest CPUs in the business, Oxygen OS 11 combined with Android 11. I don't know what to say. These are just boss phones and they kind of command their price. So let me know what you want to see in the full review. Thumbs up if you found the video helpful, entertaining, informing, and let me know which one you're going to go with down below. I'll catch you on the next one. Nick here, and peace.